Right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for showing up. So it's 5:02. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll just keep an eye on the room. I'm going to look at just let me actually move this around so I can get photography proof. Oh, there we go. Show it here. That with what I see later. All right. So anyway, thanks for showing up. Um, I want to go through these problems. I hope everyone, well, first of all, I hope everyone, it wasn't as bad as it seemed like it was going to be. Probably could have had this thing yesterday even. But I just wanted to make sure everybody was definitely able to attend. I'm sorry, I'm looking around right now for something that will definitely wait. Um, and um, really, when we're kind of going over this, what we did in person was had people take the 30-minute assessment in person, and then we went over it with them, asked for questions and feedback. And kind of just went over everything. This stuff really, I hope, wasn't that challenging for you. It really definitely is on the level of Alex material that you're working through in that project in terms of being intended as largely a recap of the more basic skills that you need going into this course. Now, that being said, if there were some issues, not a big deal. We can correct them and figure them out going forward. But of course, the first thing we need to know is where the issues are at in order to make corrections. So, two things I really want to stress here. First is you have tutors at your disposal for this course, and they do work also with online appointments. The tutoring is through the Academic Success Center, and all of my classes have a folder for the embedded tutors. I will start filling that with information as they give it to me. One tutor has given me his schedule so far, Preston Carter. So I'll go ahead and put that up this evening, and you can get in touch with Preston. But as always, feel free to get in touch with me as well through whatever means, except please use email. Use my SHSU email address. I can, maybe we just need to talk about something by email. Maybe we need to set up some office hours through Zoom or in person, whatever you need. I'm here to try to provide for you. Okay. So, are there any other questions before I sort of begin through the assessment about any of those things I talked about?
I have a question,
Sure.
but it's more related to the exams.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, when I was doing this, that having to type and then doing, you said don't use tab and do space, that kind of took a lot of time for me. So I
Mhm.
didn't
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, and not because I didn't know how what I was doing, was more of like trying to how do I type this and then go back and all that. So it took a lot of time. So I wanted
Yeah.
to know if the exams are like that so I can
Yeah.
prepare better.
Right. So yeah, there are, if you're taking it online with me, yeah, the exams are kind of a pain to enter information. So, and to that, there's kind of two things I do for my online sections. First, I give you more time because, like you said, um, I build in some extra time. I did it for this assessment, which, thinking back now, I probably should have given you another 10 or 15 minutes to finish it, just because of what a pain it is. Two, there's something on this assessment that, in terms of how to format a financial statement, that kind of stuff you might have felt a little tricky about. But I think after interacting with it at least once in advance, and then I'll give you another opportunity to enter in some information, that I'll look at online in that same platform. So just then you'll start to get a hang of it. I remember when I started using it, I was really put off and frustrated every because my instinct is to hit the tab bar for some things and then it like ejects you from the screen into the next prompt. So it gets better. I can say that at least. So I give you additional time. And then also on those online exams, there is an option for me to allow you guys to show feedback. For the first exam, I want you to give me your work in the little Blackboard field space that's really hard to type into and show your math work there. And show me what you have on the paper. I'm doing this as a trial run because I really don't know the show work option and how that's going to do. And I would hate to say, yeah, just go ahead and do that. Don't put anything in the blank. And then me not be able to grade your work, if that makes sense. So I hope that those two things will help a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. My pleasure. Any other issues? I know that online testing is not ideal, to say the least. All
Dr.
right. Oh,
Chaucer,
yeah, what's up?
sorry.
No.
I agree. I really got bogged down on the time frame and I honestly forgot about the time limit. So I was trying to be precise on the journal entries. So I
Mm,
ran out of time as well. But if we're an in-person student, we're
yeah.
going to continue to do the in-person
Oh, yeah.
exam, correct?
100%. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else? I don't mind waiting in silence in front of the classroom, but in front of the computer screen, it feels a little weird. I don't see anybody else like out in the neighborhood. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started then.